Hey everyone, welcome back to Nostalgia, the channel where I dive into all things nostalgic to me and probably to you as well. Today I am sharing some garage sale pickups. Man, I went crazy this weekend. There were some really good garage sales in my area. I utilized Craigslist for the first sale that we went to, and then we just kind of drove around the area from that one and found some amazing garage sales that had some mind-blowing stuff. So let's jump into the first sale. Now the first sale I found it on Craigslist. I knew they had a ton of toys, action figures. I saw comic book boxes in the pictures, so I said, we need to go to this sale. It was actually the second sale we went to that day, but the first sale, it didn't have as much as like we were thinking. It looked online that they had a lot of Wii games, and they were just games that we didn't really care about. But then of course in hindsight I was like, should I just offer them money for the box and maybe I could have traded those games in or something. But in the long run I ended up spending pretty much all the cash I had with me that day on all of the stuff I'm gonna show you. So the first thing was we went to this sale and they were actually still setting up, so they were still putting out things for us to look at. They had a lot of cool collectible figures. Some of them were priced pretty high for the condition that they were in. Everything was out of box. These were things that were heavily played with by their son, who I'm assuming is probably, you know, my age, in my 30s. You could tell these things had been like buried in the ground. They had went through lots of play. They were really well loved, and that's totally great, but I didn't want to spend $10 on a Wolverine action figure that was missing its claws. So I started digging around. So the first thing I picked up was this Spyro. It's a McDonald's toy, but it is a video game, so I'm gonna try and make it work. I love handhelds. And then I did get this Omega Red action figure. Now, he was only $2. He's missing some things. He has some wear and tear. He's been heavily played with, but I thought he was still cool and I wanted it for $2. They did also have some comics. I picked up a couple for $2. I loved the cover art of both these. Psylocke and Storm are some of my favorites. This is the first issue. It is in horrible condition, but also I just felt like it had to go home with me, and I do want that Villain's Head game on Game Boy, if anybody has any, help. Also, this Generation X. I love Generation X series. I've always thought the artwork and storylines were cool, and this was even, seems like a crossover event, so I figured I'd add these to my collection. They get a McNugget Buddy for $10. It's Dracula, it's still in bag. I used to have this when I was a kid, and I'm so excited. I love these McDonald's toys. And then we went to another garage sale that had a ton of comics. The guy was a collector, and he said he has a big sale every year. He had about 7, 8, maybe 9 boxes. Most of these were like $2, $3, and I loved all the artwork, and I think I have some of the storylines that these will fit in nicely. And I mean, Jean Grey and Scott getting married, lovely title. Look at them in the background. And an amazing X-Men or an astonishing X-Men. We did also pick up this Mario Kart complete. We've been playing this a lot on our DS. But I mean, it has literally everything in it. My husband picked up this game. I've never played it, but I'll try it. And then I found Pogs. Oh my god, that bag just has like all Pogs. It did have these slammers in there. And then you have this little mini 8-ball case that has this whole collection of 8-ball Pogs in it. So cool, my childhood. And then this whole set that has so many kinds of Pogs in it. I mean, this is my dream. I have been wanting to find a set of Pogs for a while. You got some Yin Yang Pogs, so 90s, some Major League Baseball. That one's even actually a slammer. Lucky Charms. I'm assuming those came in the cereal. I don't really know. There's also some religious Pogs. I had no idea. You got some Lion King, the Pink Ranger, and actually some VR Troopers as well. And the Red Ranger. Did you guys hear he got arrested for COVID fraud? And some more like 90s stuff of like spiders. Why were spiders so 90s? I don't know. I never understood that, but I loved it. Last but not least, I got this lunch pail. I saw the sign. It said 25 cents each or whole bag for $1. And I saw cards. I was like, are these Pokemon cards? No, they are 96 Fleer X-Men trading cards, and I just pulled one pack after another out of these. And at this sale, I just was like, okay, I closed the bag, I walked up to the lady, I gave her $5, and I left. And there are some amazing cards that are already open in here. These were all open. And I think I might go through and at least open some more packs. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I keep them pristine? Should I open some? Should I do, maybe once I reach 1,000 subscribers, do a live opening of these cards? I'm way far away from 1,000 subscribers, but it could be a fun thing. Or maybe I could actually open some of these live on my Instagram too and check off, or see what I have on this checkoff list anyway. So these are some really cool cards, and I was so excited to get these. This was like my favorite find of the day. This and the Pongs, honestly. It was like neck and neck between those two. And then we did go to an estate sale where I picked up this handheld, I think it's Sudoku. I'm gonna see if it works and get it into the hands of somebody who likes it. I'm all about getting electronics into hands of people that love them. And on that note, I found a handheld plug-and-play Atari paddle, and I love plug and play, so this was a cool find for 58 cents. And that is it for today's garage sale pickup. This was one of my favorite garage sale outings. We were out for several hours, but we found some amazing things that I'm just like so excited to have in my collection and just to look at and reminisce. I cannot believe I got a really cool Polly Pocket 50 cents, but those X-Men cards and those comics and Mario Kart and DS, we got some great amazing finds this weekend. So anyway, you guys, tell me, what was your favorite thing? Which did you think is the coolest? And do you think I should open all of the X-Men trading cards or should I leave some of them unopened? Tell me what you guys think in the comments down below. I will see you in my next video. Laters. Bye.